Alright, in this section we are learning about composite functions, and our objectives are to be able to create composite functions and find the domain of composite functions. Okay, first thing is, let's learn about what composite functions are. Composite functions are when you combine more than one function together. For example, if you are asked to find f composite g of x, that means that you are finding f of g of x. You always start in the middle, plug x into function g, then get that answer, take that answer and plug it into function f. Let's think of this in terms of machines. Let's think we have a machine called G. We plug in x, we get out a y value, right? Now we take that y value and we plug it in to function f. And we get out, so this y value basically becomes our x value for the next function. So y becomes x, and then we get a new y value, and that's the answer of the composite. Now if this had been g as a composite of f instead, then we do it the other way around, because we always start in the middle. So we would do function f first, plug in the x value, get out a y value. That y value becomes our x value for the next function. Then we plug in that x value into the g function last and get a final answer. Let's do some problems. Okay. If we have, oops, that's messy. F of x equals 2x plus 3, and g of x equals x squared minus 2x. Let's find some different things here. Let's find f composite g of 2. So what that means is we're going to take 2 and plug it into function g first, and we'll get an answer. Then we'll take that answer and plug it into function f. If you'd rather think of it as this, you can do it that way instead. So we're going to start by finding g of 2. So we go 2 squared minus 2 times 2. So 4 minus 4 happens to be 0. So basically we've found g of 2 is 0. So this now goes and replaces our g of 2. So now we find f of 0, because what we get out of the first function we plug into the second one, or the outside one. What we get out of the inside function we plug into the outside function. Sort of idea. Okay. So now we're going to plug in our 0. So 2 times 0 is 0 plus 3 is 3. You can also take a function and plug it into itself, like if you wanted to do f composite f of some number. That means you would take the negative 3 and plug it in. So we'd get like 2 times negative 3 plus 3, negative 6 plus 3 is a negative 3. Well, that's unfortunate because we got the exact same answer again. So now we take that answer and plug it in to f again. I didn't realize that would happen, or I would have chosen a different problem, because since our answer ended up being the same as the number we plugged in, that means we plug in the number again, which means we don't even really have to do that. That's just our answer. That's not typically going to happen. Generally, you plug the number in, the -3 in, whatever, you get an answer. You take that answer, you plug it in, you get a different answer. This is a rare thing to have happen.